Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight out, tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Commanders. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, break.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure nice of a run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Now Daniels off the play action. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. On the move, past the 40. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. And still basically a full 17 games to go. So far, so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that offseason work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of it. And you can't do it much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
Ready.
So 1st down from the 41.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive-starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
A 3rd down run with Blue. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ready, ready.
Now run by Scott. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Let's go now.
Blue gets the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Still set up at the 9. It's second and goal.
Go.
Blue again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
So now, here's third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Trap 50. Trap 60. Ready.
Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Carlson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Ready.
Second down give to Krosky Merritt. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Viking 18.
Daniels throwing on third. Catch made underneath the back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's all down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Okay,
from their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Cougar 19.
Here's no place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
On the jump.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get up.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching it, Kate, because now they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milton out of the pistol here. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the player reaches the 26. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here's Scott on the carry. The ball's out, he lost it. But I believe the Cowboys were the first on football. They were, so they keep possession.
77 Wolf. Ready.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And the fake spike works. They pull the defense, and he reaches the end zone for a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
Ready.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. Viking 18.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's the Cowboys out in front. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Okay.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Kind of like that punt returner, Kate, that's just looking for that lane to run. This guy just couldn't find it. Defenders beat him to the spot, left him to try and cut back. or simply take it out of bounds like he just did.
On the move, headed right. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Stephanie, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. He's got it right, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Sets up the screen, Eckler. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now. To the air again, Daniels. That's brought in by White. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
To throw again. For a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay, ready?
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Daniels on 4th down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here.
Ready,
A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And Washington finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! The first. Now lead by 10. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, you kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it. Bronco 80. 3. Ready.
Now Milton to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On the give, it's Blue. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Rasul Douglas.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Fix the Eagles.
Milton. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Got it. Ready?
New set of downs from 37. Play fake. It's Milton. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Their offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Milton back to throw. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Hold the set.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19.
Throwing now, Milton. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 1-score game before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Moore with a return. Making some progress here. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. You've set it downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He finds Eckler in the backfield. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's dropped underneath to Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
17.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. 20 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Check, man. Check.
Here's Milton, first and 10. This is lofted deep down the middle. It connects on the deep shot. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
2 yards. That's good for Cowboys. First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Ready? Count.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Up the middle, Blue. Left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You can take it.
Well, I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Ready?
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. He dodged the tackle. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
Cowboys 28. And Gay, the kickoff for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Milton. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
Ready?
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll start the drive with Blue. He finds space, middle of the field. And they take this in for the score. The Cowboys can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Carlson good on the extra points. And the Cowboys tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. The question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 19, Tiger. 9, Buffalo 18.
Play fake here. Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Revel with the pick. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Okay,
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Get it.
Going with Blue here. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll run this with Blue. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Come on, come on. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60, go!
This is Scott. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go! Cougar 18, 5 in! Check, hurt! Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go! 70 Timberwolf! Go, Reed, go! Ready?
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Ready? Cowboy 80! Ready?
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Now some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
Carlson to tack on the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. To see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Viking 18!
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll get this complete to White. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
60 by 6, Dragon 60!
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Ready, check!
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Check!
From the gun, it's Daniels. Into the end zone, but not brought in. He falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
60, press roll 80.
Play action now. Daniels. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's got it. And I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short. And yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, then I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Here we go. Here we go. 70.
On first down, it's blue. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
Got it. Ready.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to run it. Here's Scott. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throw here, third down. They did it! He made the interception! Juwan Bentley makes the play. Now in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage. Just because you're worried about taking the safety, you still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2.
At the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
Let's go.
They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Daniels from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Ready, go!
Now Daniels to throw. Has it in close. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders come through to tie it in the fourth. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Now it's Scott. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
A third down run with Blue. And he'll go down and he'll stay right at the 39-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on. Set.
Now run by Scott. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
On the set.
This offense looking to converge as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
60 Maverick, 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Milton now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Okay, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Hey, check that. Pencil 80. 19 Lions.
Milton going to throw again here, 2nd and 10. They knock it away again, and a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
The Cowboys will line up for
Hawk
the
70.
two-point
Hawk
conversion.
70. Go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Shoots away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready?
Daniels on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Come on, come on. Ready?
Daniels now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready? Ready?
Here's Daniels. That's brought in by White. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win. And yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, Daniels escapes the pocket. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Forced out to his right. That's caught for the 1st. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders down by 7. All set now. 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
He'll look to throw it. Brought in. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Just the Eagles.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut it to a point late in this one. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Vikings.
Blue gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
70 Timberwolves. With Lion.
Man in motion here. Here he is to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing now. Taking this one down. It's Blue. And this one does not go far. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And they'll down this one just beyond the midfield stripe.
At their own 48-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On the move, headed right. He'll get this complete to White. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
58-yard attempt.
Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy, and they did just that. On now is Matt Gay with a kick to decide this game. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Oh, this is going to be close, and it's no good. He hooked it too far left. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
That's the life of an NFL kicker, a chance to be a hero, and unfortunately, he can't end this one. And now it's incumbent upon his teammates to pick him up and maybe give him that game-winning opportunity coming up in overtime.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check. Hey, check mash. Check mash.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins.
Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
What a season opener we're being treated to here, Brock, as the ball is teed up. Here we go in overtime. Turpin with a return. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. Chased out to his right. And he has the pick, but no, he can't hold on. Would have given him a chance to win it in OT. But nope, just 2nd down now.
You know, that is such a bummer because those are the moments you live for defensively. Those are all the reps you do in practice to get to that moment when the ball's in your hand to make that interception. He can't get it done. Now he's got to flush it and go make another play.
Seven Pirates! Go!
Again to throw on 2nd. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Hilton now on 3rd down. He's going to push one deep down the right. Oh, big interception here. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. We all know you want that ball first in overtime, Brock. You get the chance to dictate how this period starts. But what a stunning turn of events now as that interception gives the other team a chance to win it all right here.
Such a two-sided coin, right? Offensively can't happen. Just cannot happen. But defensively, you know exactly what those defenders are saying to their buddies running on the field. Go do it. Go finish. Go finish that pick, end this game, and let's go celebrate.
Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Buys time, rolling right. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hurl this one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Daniels throwing on third. Getting out to his left. Going deep here for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. This a 48-yard look for him. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.